welcome. Thanks for joining us again. How's everyone doing out there? Hope all is going well with you. Thanks for joining us again for yours and our AM Dynasty, the podcast. Another episode of AM Dynasty, the podcast. We really hope you enjoyed the last podcast we did with our co-host, Mozzie. If you didn't check that out, go out and check that out. Don't forget to like, share the videos and audio podcasts on several platforms, including YouTube, Patreon, Anchor FM, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more platforms that are accessible to you. So thanks for joining us once again. We just wanted to stop by real quick. Hope everybody's having a great day so far, and wanted to speak a little bit as we continue our, seems to be a series we have going on where we're speaking on everything business, multiple aspects of business. And in today's podcast episode, it's entitled Business to Business Business. Business to Business Business. That's what today's episode is entitled, and that's what we're going to be speaking on today. Business to Business Business. So, a lot of businesses out there cater to different, a variety of types of clientele. Goods, services, creating content, and just a wide variety of services of business that one can engage in. And as far as the background noise, excuse the background noise, we're actually engaging in business right now as we speak, doing this podcast while we're going from one destination to the other. So excuse the background noise. You should be able to hear me clearly. Don't let the background noise distract you from this positive message. So, business to business business. There's many types of businesses, obviously a wide variety, doing something, any and everything, conducting business. And wherever you're at and whatever you're doing, we hope your business is going well. We hope you take care of your business, whether you have a job, whether you work for yourself, whether you're in school. We hope you're taking care of your business and handling your business, keep things pushing to the next stop in a positive way. So, business to business business. What we want to kind of talk about is, it's a big difference in business when your business is aimed at other businesses as far as getting clients. It's a difference than whether you're providing goods or services and you're dealing with people, individuals, as opposed to your business's clients is to other businesses. And I just thought about having this episode as I was talking to some of my family members here recently. You heard me on plenty of podcasts always referring to my mentor in one of our businesses, which is a service-based industry. Our mentor told us during the time of the stay-at-home shelter, beginning of the pandemic, where everybody was sitting at home, and I'm pretty sure everybody can look back now, or at least most people, or maybe I'll just speak for myself. There's probably a lot of things that I could have done that would have been better use of my time, but you never know what tomorrow holds. So if you knew what tomorrow holds, then who knows what you'd be doing today. So one of the good uses of my time that I did engage in is 2020. We started one company in 2020. First of all, we tried to start a company for the last 4 or 5 years, or at least thought about it, creating content. We weren't able to be successful at making money at it, but we had a lot of fun. We weren't able to make money at it, and in the middle of early 2020, we started another company, which was a labor of love. Weren't able to make any money at it, although it was a blast to still have that company. As we got to 2021, we said, okay, this stay-at-home shelter is not going to last. We need to start making some money. Money was floating all over the place. Everybody was at home. PPP, loans and grants. We We didn't get any of that, but they were all over the place. So we said, let's be practical. We tried content, we tried goods, let's try services. And even in the middle of a pandemic in the stay-at-home shelter, the services we offered was not really going on at the time because it was business to business of services that we were to offer. However, we planned on businesses kind of picking back up again, so we started this service-based business in the middle of the stay-at-home shelter, and so far it's been successful. As things continue to open up, we were in a position to be able to offer our services right as businesses open back up for business. We're right there ready to take on clients. Registered with the state, have all our certifications and all of our paperwork ready to go. Something I did learn from that experience. Well, since then everything's been going okay. Just like life, business is an ongoing learning experience. We're still learning. But talking to my family, some of my family members who have jobs, one thing that has been very interesting is, let me start here. My mentor told me for years, as he mentored me sitting at home talking about the services industry that he was already a part of. He has his own business, and as he mentored me, he said, look, one of the things you have to be prepared for, your clients will not, this isn't a job. You don't get paid every week. You don't get paid every other week. Now, he said you're going to get paid at the end of the month, or you have to, complete a month's worth of services before you put that invoice in and expect to get paid. Even then, just because you finish working for 30 days or a month, once you put the invoice in, and you're dealing with businesses as well, at some point they hopefully are going to pay you, but it's not any set time period. This isn't a job, it's your business. Now, I remember dating a school teacher a long time ago, and the school teachers, at least out here where I'm at, they were, probably still are, get paid once a month. You get paid once a month, that's some budgeting you gotta do. Even if you get paid a lot of money, it's still some budgeting you gotta do. Because you're not getting paid for, 4.3 weeks after the fact, after your last payment. So I guess I took that experience from as I was being coached the whole time I was at home during the stay-at-home shelter. From that experience, okay, so yes, be prepared for not being able to get paid. This is not a job. You're not getting paid every week. You're not getting paid every 2 weeks. You're getting paid in general, after a month of prior service. So, that's something as I try to explain to my family member who has a job, and they're like, oh, no, I can't do that. I need my check. Let somebody else deal with that responsibility. And it's a lot of responsibility as well. My family members, as I tell them, listen, our money is kind of tied up right now in this, that, different things. And I was just explaining to them about how the business is going. The business is going well, but we don't have necessarily as much cash on hand right now. A lot of money is tied up due to us conducting business. And a family member of mine said over and over time, as we've been discussing this for months now, every time I say that, just a sour look goes on their face, and it's something that really turns them off. Like, no, I can't do it. And I try to explain, you guys out there, I'm having this conversation because if you're thinking about starting a business, if you have a business, whatever, if you have a small business, a growing business, or thinking about starting a business, don't let this discourage you. And as I say that, trust me, our business hasn't been around all that long, and some of that advice that we're sending out here to the video waves and the airwaves to you guys, we're the teachers, but we're also the students as well. We're trying to make sure to maintain being collected, make sure our mindset is correct and understand that as well. So, we have, so as I try to explain this to my family, is that you may have a lot of money wrapped up and tied up jobs that's been done, your clients may not be able to pay you for 1 to 3 months. You may not be able to get paid for 1 to 3 months off a service that you provided a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So as your business grows, you have to make sure whenever you do touch some money from some clients, or for whatever reason, if you have the access to resources, you need to hold on to that, at least 3 months worth of resources, due to that one fact right there. Who knows when your clients are going to be able to pay? You may do a job 1 month and they may not pay you. First of all, they may not pay you within that, after that 30 days. They may not pay you for 60 days. They may not pay you for 90 days. That's one aspect of it. Then there's the next aspect. What if you have employees? What if you have employees for your business and your employees expect to get paid? And most employees, that's why people go get jobs as opposed to become employees. Not too many employees want to wait around for 30 days, a month, without getting paid. That you can probably relate to. If you are or were an employee, you don't want a job that where you have to wait for 30 days to become an employee. You know, most employees don't want that. So that's something to keep an eye out for. These are just bits of advice we'll hope you're holding on to for your growing or aspiring business. These are some factors, very important factors to think about. Cash, how much cash you want to keep on hand if you have a workforce. You know what I mean? And, your employees, they don't want to wait. And trust me, people go get jobs because they don't want your problems. They don't want your challenges. If you say, I don't have the money right now, but I'm going to have it. I'm waiting for this client to pay us. Do you really think that your employee wants to hear that? Well, when you were and are an employee, do you want to hear that from your boss? Did you want to hear that from your supervisor or employer? I'm just waiting for our client to pay us before we can pay you. No one wants to hear that. Your brand is constantly shrinking if that's what you're doing. So whenever you do, if you ever are fortunate enough to get some resources, you have to hold those resources for these reasons right here, these factors right here. Because even if you don't have employees, you still have bills that you're going to still need to use for the business. Your business, I hope it is licensed, bonded, insured, and have all the business certifications. What expenses, monthly expenses are does the business use on a monthly basis? Even if you're just internet access that you have to use for your home. If you're using it for business, even if you're using a portion of your house as an office, if you have a home office, that rent is still a business expense, even if it's just, I think the way the system works is that if you have a portion of your living space you're using for office, then you can write off a portion of your living space as utilizing for office uses. So these are all things to make sure that you're aware of when conducting business. And you'll see, especially when you're dealing with business to business, primarily when you're dealing with business to business. Because if you're just conducting business with individuals, more than likely when you do that service, they're going to pay you. They're going to give you a tip probably, but you're going to get paid more than likely, usually. When you're dealing with businesses usually have administrative departments, resource departments. They have a multitude of decision makers and apparatuses that have to go through a system in order to pay you. So some things that you may want to do is have your bank account, see if your client can set up things like ACH payments, where the money just direct deposit into your bank account. That way you get paid even faster. Other things you may want to have is a payroll system. So you may want to utilize like a payroll platform, ADP or something like that. These type of measures enable you to get paid faster from your clients. And I will tell you, even when set up the system for you so that you get paid. And if you don't do that on the front end, trust me, you'll have employees working all month long, and your employees are going to want to be paid. And you better have some backup resources, because your employee doesn't want to hear that the client has not set up the payment system yet. So these are things that you want to do initially upon getting a contract. Is immediately go to your contact and start setting up how are you going to get paid, whatever type of payment system. I would advise things like ACH payments directly to your bank account. Get it set up immediately with their human resource department or whatever department handles that. The client, they're going to have a voided check ready because they're going to need it. Make sure you have that on hand. Make sure your bank is, your business bank already has, make sure you already have checks in motion, or make sure you have access to, obviously, checking account where you can get a voided check. If not that, or you want to make sure that you're setting up and have available, if need be, I would do both. Have it available, which is a payroll system. Nowadays, which will probably be the next podcast or future podcast, is how to use technology in business. Since this pandemic, everything is going online. Lots of resources for small businesses, where a lot of big businesses would have access to it, but the online resources, but not as much small businesses now. Small business doesn't necessarily have that barrier or excuse. There's all kinds of apparatuses aimed at small businesses, aimed at working from home businesses, like payroll systems. You name it. We can get all kinds of supplies and things sent to you, customize supplies, everything you need to work from at home or small business is readily available. Just minimal research. And if you're not sure about it, look online. And the main thing I would advise and advocate for is connecting with the small business community. Because whenever you don't know, usually in small business communities, everyone tends to work together and have some of these answers. So, especially when you're dealing with business, go find somebody else, a mentor, or someone else that's operating either in the same industry, but at the very least, if not the same industry, conducting business to business. There's always going to be some good, useful information out there for you and your business to business operations. So we hope you're getting something out of this information. We hope you enjoy this information. Just wanted to stop by briefly and have this brief podcast about how better tools that you can utilize to conduct business to business, and how business to business tends to operate. And I think the main point that we want to get across is to be prepared for, if you're already in this space, if you already know about it, if you're just getting started in this space, then this will be a good podcast you can listen to. Make sure you have resources readily available. If not, get those resources as soon as possible and hold them, because you're going to need them for things like employees and for just whatever bills you may incur during the course of you want to have at least 3 months worth of resources backed up for some, what I like to call just in case ish happens, and you're prepared for it for the most part, or at least you may not have all the answers, but you got some of the answers that's ready to go. You have at least enough answers to buy you some time until you can figure it all out. So thanks for joining. Hope you got something from some of these takeaways. And that's our story. We're sticking to it in this AM Dynasty episode, or as we continue our small business series. This episode entitled Business to Business. Some things that you should know if you're in business, starting a small business, or considering starting a business where you're going to be conducting business to business. This is some information you need to know about. Alright, so keep that in mind. And with that, we're going to keep it real brief, straight to the point. Thanks for joining us once again for yours and our AM Dynasty, the podcast. Make sure you're checking us out on all the multitude of platforms that are out there, including AM Dynasty on YouTube. Become a Patreon member. Don't forget to like and share our podcast and our videos. Support AM Dynasty. Like and share the AM Dynasty.